Hello everyone, welcome to the English class. I am your English teacher Sujata. How are you all today? Did you watch the lesson The Shell Falls Apart? What happened to tortoise shell at the end? Yes, a shellfish tortoise jumped from the sky and broke its shell, but luckily a medicine man fixed the shell. Why do you think a tortoise should carry a shell? Because it protects the tortoise from predators. Predators means the animals which hunt and kill other animals. Have you ever wondered how the tortoise got its shell? Now let us read about it from the poem How the Tortoise Got Its Shell by Judith Nichols. This is the photo of Judith Nichols. Judith Nichols is one of Britain's best known poets for children with over 50 books published and more than 500 schools visited since 1985. She has also appeared on radio, TV and has shared a poetry training video with Michael Rosell. With 3 children and 6 grandchildren of her own and had a wide experience of teaching before becoming a poet, she has developed a real understanding of what entertains children. She brings that into her poetry so well that Junior Bookshelf described her as being beyond question in the front rank of poets, whose work is accessible to the young. Judith Nichols was born in 1941 in England. Her first book, Popcorn Pie, was published in 1988. Some of her other books are You Can't Park an Elephant in a Car Park, published in 1994. Just Badger, published in 1999. Earthway, Earthwise, published in 1993. Wish You Were Here, published in 1992. The Noisy Egg, published in 2007. Midnight Forest, published in 1999. Her books are with good illustrations which will catch the eye of the children. Look at this picture. He is God Zeus. He is the god of sky, thunder and lightning. When God Zeus decided to get married, he made all the preparations, very expensive decoration, a delicious feast. When all this is finished, he called all the animals. Come to my feast, cried the great god Zeus. Today I shall be wed. And from each corner of the earth all Zeus creatures sped. When all the preparations were finished, God Zeus all the creatures of the world from all the corners of the world to his wedding feast. And hearing the invitation of God Zeus, all the animals were so happy that they washed themselves cleanly, put on their best clothes, and rushed happily to witness God Zeus' wedding. Sped means rushing happily to a party. The flyers and the creepers, the long, the short, the tall, the crawlers and the leapers, the feathered, furred and bald, hunters, biters, finders, fighters, hooters, whistlers, roarers, squeakers, screamers, quackers, dreamers, nibblers, gulpers, borers. God Zeus invited creatures like friars, birds which will fly, creepers which will crawl on the ground like snakes, and all the other animals, whether they are long or short, like giraffe, rat, crawlers or leapers like snakes and rabbits, feathered with feathers or without feathers, having fur on the body, or they are without fur also. And no matter how they moved from place to place and what kind of sound they made, for example, squeaking like a rat, roaring like a lion, hooting like an owl, God Zeus invited all animals of the world. Here nibblers means the animals which will eat the food in small pieces. Then gulpers means the animals which will eat food whole without making it into pieces. Borers are the animals which will have sharp horns like bull. Paws and claws from hills and shores, from south, from north, from west and east, from mountain tops and forest floors, all Zeus creatures joined the feast except the tortoise. All the animals from the seashores, from the forest, from the mountains and hills, from 4 directions of the earth, that is, south, north, east and west, came to attend the wedding feast. But one animal was missing, that is, tortoise. All the animals came to the wedding, but one animal did not come, that is the tortoise. They raved, they pranced, they feasted, danced. 6 days and night each creature stayed to chatter, flatter, clap and cheer at the great god Zeus' grand parade except the tortoise. Here raved means took part in a noisy, enjoyable party, pranced, jumped, and danced happily. Grand parade, it refers to the grand wedding celebrations. All the animals who came to the wedding enjoyed by singing, dancing, eating delicious food. Because it was the wedding of the god himself, it was celebrated for 6 days and 6 nights. All the animals enjoyed, but the tortoise did not attend the celebration. Next day, why weren't you there, my friend? Asked Jess, the day that I was wed. The tortoise smiled her slow, small smile and raised her so small head. A wedding feast is fun, I guess, but I am a simple one. I am happy by myself, she said. There is no place quite like home. On the 7th day, when the wedding celebration was finished and all the animals were back to their places, God Zeus went to Tortoise and asked, why weren't you there, my friend, at my wedding celebration? Then the tortoise, which was very small, lifted her head slowly and smiled and said to the god that, I know that wedding celebrations are fun and enjoyable, but as I am a very simple person, I am happy at my home. On hearing this, the god Zeus felt very insulted and was very angry. How dare you stay away, roared Zeus. I'll show you just what for. From this day on, you will carry your home on your back forevermore. Then when he listened to the reply of the tortoise, he was very angry and he said, how dare you to stay away from my wedding celebration? And he started shouting at the tortoise and said, as you love to stay at home, from this day on, you shall carry your home on your back. So from that day on, tortoises carry their shell on their back. According to the folk stories, this is the story about how the tortoises got their shell. Here, we need to see some literary devices, which means some of the devices which will make the poems interesting and lovable to read. These are like same electronic devices which we will use to make our lives happy and beautiful. The poet also uses some literary devices. Some of the literary devices are explained in this poem. One is rhyming words. As you can see in the picture, some words are underlined with red and blue color. Red colored shores and floors are making the same sound. So they are called the rhyming words. Same like east and feast. When you are searching for rhyming words in the poem, you should see the last word of the line and not from the middle of the line. One more literary device is alliteration. Alliteration is a literary device in which in a line the words appear with the same consonant. You can see in the picture in the third line the words chatter, clap and cheer start with the same consonant. What is that? Yes, C. And in the fourth line, great, God, grand begin with G. This is called alliteration. Alliteration is a literary device in which words with the same consonant appear again and again in the same line. Thank you, children. Time to say goodbye. Love learning.